Yeah, got it.
Here we are learning here UI. Here under this, I'm going to explain all these topics. All are like this. Here, 8:30 p.m. Here we are learning here UI. UI means user interface. In this, I'm explaining here all these topics. In this time, here, first of all, we will learn about the user interface. To create this user interactive page, here we have to learn all these topics like this. So now I'm explaining here what is UI. Here, when you enter any URL in the browser, whatever application you can see, that is what our UI. When you enter any URL in the browser, whatever application you can see, that is what here UI. Here, that is what here UI. See, you can see here google.com, Google homepage, and you can find one search option. Once you click on the search option, your data will be redirected to server. Here, once I click search option here, my data will be redirected to server. Server connected to database. Here, my page, my input page is connecting with the server page. Server connecting to database. Database back to server. Server will give you resultant page for us. This is our UI page. Here, that result will print it here. This is what here UI. Starting is a UI page. Resultant page is also a UI page. Here, under this user interface, here it is. Here, server programmings are here. It may be PHP, Java, .NET, Python, all comes under, etc., etc., all comes under server pages. Here, databases are here. Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server. Here, Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, MongoDB, etc., etc., all comes under server pages. This is what here totally UI. UI means user interface. We can create user interactive page by learning this all topics. All are like this. This is UI. See here, if you enter google.com here, you can see that Google homepage for us. Here, if you enter google.com here, see, you can see this one user interface. This zoom.com is also one user interface. The Gmail is also one user interface. So we are learning here UI. UI means user interface. We are learning here that user interactive page. We can learn it. Here we can create it like this. Here, if you submit it, suppose if I search for mobiles. See here, within few seconds of time, I'm able to get the list of results like this. Here, I'm able to get all the list of results like this. This list of results, whatever I'm getting here, this data, we will get it by server programming. Here, my UI page is connecting with the server page, server connecting to database, database back to server, server will give you UI page for us. Here, all the list of links, you will get it here, link 1, link 2, link 3, all the list of links, whatever I'm getting here. This is all the list of links we are getting here. This link, here, this is what here, link 1, link 2, link 3, I'll get it here. This list of links will come from server page. See here, you are getting here, Amazon link, Flipkart link, and all here, 91mobiles.com, here, Samsung.com, Vivo.com. Here, this type of all results we are getting here by server programming. So, 3 team of developers are working for our UI programming. One is front-end developers. So, who will work out on UI? They called as web UI developers. Here are front-end developers. Front-end developer, they'll work out on front-end development. Second one here, server-side developers, who will work out on server-side programming. Third one here, it is database developers, they'll work out on database programming. Here, 3 team of developers are working here. One is front-end developer, server-side developer, database developer. Here, front-end developers who know these all topics, along with that, any one server programming, they have to know. Here, 45. Here, UI programming. In this UI programming, here, in this UI programming, we have to learn all these topics. Along with that, any one server programming, any one framework we have to learn. That frameworks are here. Framework we have to learn. That frameworks are here. Angular or React.js or Node.js or Vue.js, etc., all comes under servers. Here I'm explaining here front end. Here I'm explaining here UI. In this I'm explaining here framework. This framework here UI related frameworks only. This frameworks all comes under UI related frameworks. Here I'm explaining here front end. This front end we can easily develop it by our UI programming. Here HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Ajax. These all list of topics whatever we are learning here. This is what here all our UI. In this HTML, it is a hypertext markup language. It is completely a tag-based programming. Here, each topic basic introduction I'll cover in the first 2 days of our classes. In our first 2 days of our classes, I'll explain to you what is the use of each topic. Each topic implementation, real-time examples, I'll explain to you in our UI. Here, 3 team of developers will work together. They'll develop one complete application. Here, one is front-end developers, server-side developers, database developers. Front-end developers who know front-end programming, they called as front-end developers. So only they'll work out on front-end programming. Server-side developers, they'll work out on only the server-side programming. So Java developer, .NET developer, Python developers, all called as server-side developers. Database developers are here. Database programming, they'll work out only on the database programming. Here, database programming are here. Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, all comes under any one database. If they know, they called as database developers. Here, front-end developer, server-side developer, database developer. 3 team will work together. They'll create one complete application. Here in this user interface, you can see here all the list of topics, all I'll cover like this. And everyday class, I'll upload it in one drive. Okay, I'll upload every day. I'll upload one, here I'll create one Gmail drive. Okay, so I'll create one Gmail drive for your batch. See here. Like the 6 a.m. I'll create one drive for your batch. In the drive only, I'll upload everyday class recordings. Everyday class recordings, I'll upload it in the drive. In this drive, everyday class recordings, programs, whatever I'll explain, that program topic related programs, and here paint files, here the topic related paint files, and here documents. Like this, I'll upload. Here, like this only, I'll upload all my files. Here, this is the doc file. In this doc file, I'll upload all class materials. Documents I'll upload here. Like this, I'll create one drive. This drive I'll share with the students. Here, like this, I'll share with the students. Okay. Here, this is my drive. I'm sharing my drive with the students with all complete information, recordings, programs, paint files, and documents. Now, up to now, we have completely discussed what is UI, what all topics comes under UI. Now, I'm going for each topic introduction. Each topic introduction, I'll cover now. Here, first topic here it is HTML. HTML is a hypertext markup language. It's a hypertext markup language. Here, markup means here it is a tag-based programming. Markup is nothing but it's a tag-based programming. Here, tag is nothing but it's an instruction to browser. we can give our instructions to the browser in the form of tags. So if you learn any programming language or any other language, generally we have to follow that language instructions. That language related style we have to follow. So here in UI programming, HTML is completely a tag based program. Here tag, using these tags only, we will give instruction to the browser. Do you want images or buttons or radio buttons or checkbox? Whatever you want, we will write it in the form of tags. Okay. So here HTML, when you right click inspect element on any of the application, see here, this is one google.com, right click inspect element on this. You can see that standard code of HTML will be here. See here. Doc type HTML head and body. Doc type HTML head and body is the standard code of HTML. Suppose if you remove the head section, delete the head part. See, I deleted the head part for my application. Output will come like this. If I don't write the head part for my program, output will come like this. So by this, you can understand here. Doc type HTML head and body is the standard code. Doc type HTML head and body is the standard code. Here, once you refresh, here all will back. Because of that head section only, we can write our complete application. Here, complete application, we can write it like this. Here, doc type HTML head and body is the standard code of HTML. So in this time, here if you want to check this zoom.com, see here, right click inspect element on this. You can see that here standard code will be here. Here standard code will be here, doc type HTML head and body. Doc type is nothing but it's a document type of HTML. Head tag and body tag you can show for our program. Head tag and body tag you can show you for our programs. Here doc type HTML head and body is the standard code of HTML. Here itself you can see that here doc type HTML head and body. If you remove this body tag, just delete the body tag. See, if I delete the body tag, you cannot see any output here. Here, if you delete the body tag, you cannot see any output here. So bottom line here, any HTML page will be with the HTML tags. The tag standard code of HTML will be here. Doc type, HTML, HTML start, HTML close. Under this, we can write it here, head start and close and body start and close. Head and body tag is the standard code of HTML. Doc type HTML head and body. In this head, HTML head and body tag is the standard code of HTML. This is the standard code of HTML. Here, in every HTML page should follow every basic instruction, basic skeleton of the web page. We can create it with this HTML. HTML, it will create basic skeleton part of the web page. Because of this HTML, we can create basic skeleton part of the web page. Here, basic skeleton part of the web page, we can create it with this HTML. Here only, we can learn it here, basic skeleton. Here, skeleton part of web page, we can create it using HTML. Using HTML only, we can create basic skeleton part of the web page. That basic skeleton part of the web page, we can create it with this HTML. So what we can do it with the CSS? Here, basic skeleton part of the web page, we can create it with this HTML. Here, second topic of our course is here CSS. So what we can do it with the CSS, you can check it here. Here up to now, I gave introduction to HTML. Every web page will be with a doc type HTML head and body. So if you check it here, you can see that here every web page will be with doc type HTML head and body. In this time, here it is document type of HTML. It is a doc type. Here now I'm going for the second topic of our content here, that is CSS. Second topic of our course is here CSS. First topic HTML, it creates a basic skeleton. Second topic here it is cascading style sheet. Here this is mainly for style part of web page. Style part of the web page we can create it with the CSS. Here style part here. Here any type of style part we can create it with the CSS. So in this style part here in this style part, what all the CSS code we are writing here. Here, style part of the web page, we can create it with the CSS. See here. If I want to change the color or a button color, background color, anything, you can do it by this. See here, I'm showing facebook.com. In this, see here, doc type HTML head and body. Under this, doc type, here it is a document type of HTML. HTML tag, head tag and body tag you can show for your program. Okay. Here, now I'm removing the head section. See here how the output will be displayed. See, it is displaying same output, but here there is no proper alignment for our content. No proper alignment for our content if I don't write the head section. If I don't write the body section, what happened? Check it. See here, I'll refresh it. So now I'll remove the body tag. Here itself, I'm removing, delete the body. See here, if I delete the body, you cannot show you any output for us. Here, if I remove the body tag, you cannot show you any output for us. So I'm writing here doc type HTML head and body is the here doc type HTML head and body tag. Doc type here it is here document type of HTML is the doc type. HTML starting tag, ending tag, head starting tag, ending tag, all will write it here for developing our application. Once you refresh it, here all will back. Here only you can find it here. Doc type, HTML, head and body tag is the standard code. Here body, once you remove here, you cannot show you any output for us. Once you remove the body tag, you cannot show any output for us. So once you refresh it, all will back. Here, now you can find it here. Doc type HTML head and body is the standard code. Header tag is used to write our header information. Body tag is used to write body part of our application. Here, complete body part of our application, we can develop it by body tag. So now you can find it here. Here, doc type HTML head and body. In this, because of CSS, see here. If you inspect element here, if you want to change the color for anything, you can do it by this CSS. Here, if you right click inspect element on this, you can see here button and followed by button color. See here, if you want to change the color, see color is affecting here. This way, you can write it here. See here, whatever color you are selecting here, that color is applying for our program like this. This way, we can write it here, our application. See, because of CSS, here, this half code is CSS, this half code is HTML. Here, because of CSS, we can write it here, complete HTML output will be like this. Here it is background color, that color we are applying like this. Here it is button color, all will apply it by CSS. Here, this way we can write it here, all our output. So now you can find it here. Doc type HTML head and body is the standard code of HTML. Now you can find it here. See, Doc type HTML head and body is the standard code of HTML. Now you can find it here, what all the tags we have and how to develop our application with this. Here, doc type, here it is a document type of HTML. Button color, background colors, borders, everything we are writing with the CSS. Here, background color, border, text related styles, font related styles, etc. We'll write it with the CSS. 2D, 3D graphics, animations, etc. All will write it. So basically, because of this CSS, we can do it here, alignment of web page. Alignment of web page, we can create it with the CSS. Here, CSS gives you alignment for our application. Here, HTML is creating basic skeleton part of the web page. CSS gives you alignment of the application. Here, JavaScript gives you, here, CSS gives you alignment. Here, HTML is creating basic skeleton part of the web page. CSS is giving us here alignment for our application. So, skeleton part completed, alignment part completed. Two things completed for our web page. Then third part of our content here, that is JavaScript. Because of this JavaScript, what we can do? See here. Here, if you go for JavaScript here, suppose if you submit your application form, immediately we will get error message here. So email address invalid, password invalid, not a proper format. This type of error messages, we will get it here because of JavaScript. That is our third topic. Third topic of our content here, it is JavaScript. Here, because of JavaScript, we can add it here. Here, because of JavaScript, here, because of JavaScript, we can add it here, functionality to our application. Here, functionality, JavaScript. JavaScript is our third topic of our course. Here, functionality of web page. Here, functionality of web page, we can create it using JavaScript. Using JavaScript only, we can add it here, mainly functionality to our application. Basic functionality of a web page, basic functionality of a web page, we can create it with this JavaScript. Okay, so basic functionality of a web page, we can easily create it because of this JavaScript. Here we are learning here HTML, CSS, JavaScript. HTML is a hypertext markup language. It is completely a tag-based programming. Tag is nothing but it's an instruction to the browser. It gives basic skeleton part of the web page. Second topic here, CSS, it gives alignment for our application. Third topic here, JavaScript. Here, third topic here, it is JavaScript. That JavaScript adds functionality to our application. Here, functionality of a web page, we can create it with this JavaScript. Here, functionality of a web page, we can create it with this JavaScript. Here, functionality here, validation of only point of cutting. Here, validation of application form. We can do it by JavaScript. Here, cookies for the application. Here, local storages. Here, session storage. Here, animation. Here, animations, etc., etc. We will learn it with this JavaScript. Because of this JavaScript only, we can add it here. Functionality to our application, validations, cookies, local storage, complete development related functioning part, we will learn it under JavaScript. Functionality of application, we can easily create it by JavaScript. So from my classes, generally in the demonstration time, I'll cover each topic basic usage. Each topic basic usage with the real-time example. By that, by tomorrow's demo session, you will understand each topic related information. Each topic related brief information, you will get basic idea for my class. Then Wednesday onwards, we'll continue our first topic, that is HTML4. So I'll continue HTML4 for 1 week to 10 days. Then CSS2, that is also 1 week to 10 days. Next, JavaScript, that is for 15 days, 15 to 20 days on JavaScript. Next, we'll go for jQuery, Ajax, Bootstrap, lessons as responsive design. One by one, we will learn in our course. Here, every topic related test I'll conduct. So question paper and answer sheet, I'll upload it in your drive. See, generally, once my class completed, I'll give you here question paper in this drive. So once one topic is over, see, here HTML4 completed, HTML4 question paper and answer sheet I'll upload here. So once CSS2 completed, CSS2 related question paper and answer sheet I'll upload. Like this, I'll continue all my topics. Okay. Here, Monday to Friday, it is topic sessions. Saturdays, I'll go for one Saturday project session, one Saturday exam. So project related project folder, I'll upload here like this. See, project folder. So one topic, once it is completed, the topic related project I'll upload here in the project folder. See, programs, HTML4 programs I'll upload separately in the programs folder. Here separately CSS2 programs and JavaScript programs. And I'll share my mail address with you. So generally student will ask their doubt, or if I give any task to them, they'll complete the task and they'll send to my mail. So by that you will get knowledge in the subject. So in every topic you will get idea, you will understand the implementation part. Okay. Here like that I'll continue. Here, whatever topic I'm continuing here, the topic related question paper and answer sheet, I'll upload, and I'll upload every class related recordings. So by that, you will get idea about that particular topic. You will get practical example, practical understanding, you will get it from my classes. So like that, I'll communicate with the students, and like this only, I'll continue with my explanation. Every topic related information you will understand from my class. Okay. Yes, Manasa. Up to now, if you have any doubt, you can ask, please.
Ma'am, framework is nothing but servers like that.
It's a ready-made architecture. Every programming, we have frameworks. UI side framework, we have Java side framework, we have .NET side framework, we have. Framework is a ready-made architecture, direct, ready to use products. So Angular React Node also comes under ready to develop our application. Yes, any other doubts?
No, ma'am. That's it.
Yeah. If you are interested to continue my class at 8:30 to 9:30 daily basis, so you can complete your registration. Organizer shared their information, their contact information in the chat window. So please once contact them if you are interested to continue my classes at this time.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, they shared everything in the chat window. Please check it and then follow up. Okay. Yeah, that's it for today. We'll continue tomorrow also demonstration for the continuation of remaining all topics.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.